Hey, I'm Thomas Flowers from Oleander, and you're watching Heckler.com.
Tell me what hurts the most, where you feel it in your bones. Is this how you pictured yourself? Do you feel like a ghost, half alive and so unknown? Is this how you run from yourself? And the undertow rushes in, pulls you out, pulls you in, spinning you all around, spinning you upside down.
Do you go to Red Rabbit at all, or are you still around here?
What? No, I live in Southern California. One of the highlights of this show is that we're going to get over to the Red Rabbit at some point while we're here. So we were looking forward to that as much as the show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Sunny, we'll see you later.
Yeah, Sunny. See you later.
Very cool. So you live in Southern California now.
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's going great. It's a really nice place to raise kids. You know, I'm born and raised in Sacramento, but you know, we just decided it was time for a change. Southern California was calling us, so we decided to pick up and try it out, and we just never looked back. You know?
How many kids do you have?
I have two. I have a 9-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old son.
Yeah, what are their names?
Ryder Blue Flowers and Haley Rain Flowers.
Wow.
Yeah, keeping the hippie thing alive.
Nice.
Yeah, well,
Hi, Ryder.
mom's cool with that.
Nice. Very cool. So, how does it feel being here at Ace of Spades, formerly Empire?
You know, it's like deja vu, because one of the last big shows that we played was here, and it was kind of like a see you later show. You know, the last time we played this venue, we were getting ready to hang it up for a little while.
Yeah, your hiatus, your 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, it's officially over. We've got a new record out. We're fired up to start touring and promoting, and looking forward to it.
Yeah. So that last show, how did you feel after that? Like walking into your hiatus?
We actually got done with the show. We were scratching our heads. We were looking at each other like, "Wow, that was a lot of fun. Are you sure you want to, you know, take a break?" But we knew it was time for a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it did us well. I mean, the time off allowed us to get back to enjoying what we do. Definitely allowed us to get back into the room and where we rehearse and you know, we came up with some of our best material.
Yeah, being in that state where you're just doing it because you love it, not because you have to.
Exactly, and that's where we're at right now. We're doing it because we want to, not because we have to.
Yeah, and that's so freeing. That's great.
Yeah, we have zero pressure from outside influences, and you know, basically we feel like we can do whatever we want. And that's a luxury we haven't afforded ourselves in a long time.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how long it lasts.
Just have fun with it.
Yeah.
But so Something Beautiful. How would you rate that with the albums that you did before?
I don't know. I just think it's another extension of kind of where we are today, you know, in our lives, and you know, certainly it's an extension of the, you know, the kind of chemistry that we have as a band. Again, taking the time off allowed us to kind of mature as individuals and as musicians. And when we got back into the band room after a long break, there was something very special going on. Literally within the first 15 to 20 minutes of being in the room, we knew that there was something that we wanted to continue exploring. And it inevitably ended up being the record that we are promoting today.
Yeah, to just get that connection back.
Yeah, it was almost like it reminded us of when we started. You know, there was just a level of excitement in the room.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's really cool. That you got that back. That's great. A lot of people get burned out.
Well, we were burnt out when we walked away, and it just wasn't as much fun as it used to be. So, you know, the time off really allowed us a chance to kind of, you know, get back to enjoying it again.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you will enjoy it tonight. I know that we will. Good to see you guys on stage again.
Yeah.
So I saw your set list. So you're pulling out some old favorites. So,
of course.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's kind of important to do that. Otherwise, people just look at you like they don't know what we're playing. So.
Well, it hasn't been that long, but a lot has changed in 5 years.
Yeah.
So the social networking, Facebook, the whole animal of how bands like promote and you know how shows are set up
and market, yeah.
The market is.
Yeah, we found that to be probably the most dramatic difference between now and when we were coming up. You know, social media in the day was touring and meeting as many people while you're at a venue before leaving as you possibly could. And now, you know, we have an opportunity to immediately connect with individuals that may never have an opportunity to see a show.
Yeah.
So it's you know it's something I wish we had when we were ripping and running back in the day.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of the new normal. I mean, not only do we have Facebook, I mean, people had cell phones, but now you have your computer on your cell phone.
Oh yeah.
And you can just like, oh yeah, check out this YouTube video right here.
Oh yeah, we're on it all the time, all day, every day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So tell me about Uriah Faber, that connection.
You know, it was interesting. We had just gotten done finishing the recording for Fight, and our bass player was flying back from Los Angeles. Happened to sit next to Uriah Faber, which is interesting. And it turns out that we had mutual admiration. He's a fan of the band. We're obviously a fan of his skills. We thought that it would be...
Also from Sacramento.
Yeah, absolutely. Thought that it would be appropriate for him to do a spoken word on that track. And he agreed to it, and it's really, you know, it was awesome. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those random, like, you couldn't have planned that.
No, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, synchronicity right there.
Yeah, see, it's just coming to you guys.
Yeah. Well, that was one of those rare opportunities where something fell into our lap and it ended up being perfect for the track, and that's really all we were trying to do.
Yeah, no, that's cool. It's really cool.
In fact, maybe he'll be here tonight. You never know.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll get on stage tonight. You just never know.
Never know.
You never know.
We'll have to find out. So, like tracks like on your new album, I was checking it out. And I thought it was really cool that like Bulletproof, that that song reminded me a little, just a tiny bit of Down When I'm Loaded.
Huh.
And like I got a little bit of the same like style, but I just wanted to say like I love that you guys have a definite style. You definitely have your sound without being repetitive, without having that. You know, some bands will put out a record and it sounds like their second record, sounds like their third record, sounds like their fourth record. But you have that definitive style, and the highs and the lows and how you balance your music is phenomenal.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, when we get into writing mode, we just lock up, and it's just the five of us working off of each other, and it's really collaborative. I think that if we have a sound that's definitive, it's because you know, we really work well together, and everyone has a role in the writing and the recording process. So I feel very fortunate that we have developed a kind of signature sound.
Yeah. And like I said, looking forward to hearing it again tonight.
Cool.
We're glad to have you back.
Awesome. Glad to be back.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.